An ice maker, you want to install the water lines. I'm going to show you step by step how you can do that, so that way you can install it and everything will look great with PEX. Before we start with the practical steps, I'm going to tell you a few things that you need to know. So before you start the process of installing the water line, make sure that you go to the back of the refrigerator and you will see this. I'm going to show you anyway, so that way you can see it later, a little bit close. But you have these options. Some people, they use the copper lines. I don't like the copper lines because if you move them around, you know, if you move the refrigerator a few times, you may get a pinhole. I prefer the other type of water hose that I'm going to show you in a little bit. But make sure that this is good, that it's not damaged, no broken, no nothing. So make sure that you have this. It's the best type of water hose because it will not crack over time, and usually it will last for a very long time. If you use the plastic or the copper, if you bend it a few times, you may have a pinhole, but if you use these, you won't have any issue. You have the other ones that are a plastic one, but I don't recommend the one that are plastic. This is the best way to go. Later, I'm going to show you this. I mean, this is how it looks like. It's just a regular refrigerator with the ice maker. Make sure that you have this, and hopefully you do. All right, when you have a refrigerator like that, as you can see, you have to go to the back. You have to search for that little piece, so that way you can connect the water hose. Another refrigerators, they will have something like this, where you can unscrew this, and then you can connect the water hose here. So it depends, but usually is something like that, as you can see here. Also, you are going to find that you have this type of option. I have installed this in the past. Sometimes I go to the customer and they say, hey, yes, I have everything. I want you to install that. Okay, I'll install it. But always I recommend the customer to install something else. The plastic tube, it works. I never had any issue. The problem that you may have is with the fittings here. They are not that good. I mean, most of the time it works. But if you run into any issue or something like that, you're going to have a very bad day. So I prefer to avoid this. Also, this works, but over time you may have some leaks or anything like that. So if you can avoid this and do what I'm saying in this video, it will be much better. So also make sure that you go to the water meter. It looks something like that. And you have to turn off the water line before you do anything, so that way you avoid any water damage or anything like that. Also, you're going to have two options. One, you can run just the line behind the refrigerator. Many people do that. Or if you want to go fancy, or if you want to charge the customer maybe a little bit more, you can go through the wall and then you can install this instead. This is going to look much better, but it's going to take a little bit more of work. So if you need anything like that, tools or anything like that, all my information is in the video description. So just in case, if you want me to send you something to your country, I am in US. So another type of hose that I recommend is this type. This one, it lasts almost forever, so it's less likely that you're going to have a pinhole or anything like that. They're flexible and you can install them without any issue. Another thing that you may need is this. If you're in the basement and you want to keep this L or elbow against the wall or something like that, you can use the nail or maybe a screw. I prefer always screws. It's going to look something like that, and then you can attach it to the wall. Otherwise, just follow the instructions that I'm doing on the video. Also, you may need some tees or something like that. So this is a push fitting. I like them a lot. They're easy to use. I made another video how to use all this. So if you have any question, please let me know. I'll give you the link so that way you can use it. And when you're close to the refrigerator, or the last step, you're going to have to buy one of these water valves, and here is where you connect the the refrigerator. So this is the water line, go from here to the refrigerator, very easy. Right, we're going to run the lines from here, as you can see, all the way over there, and I'm going to hook it up over there. So we're going to start. I'm going to show you every step of the way. I made the hole already that goes on top of the refrigerator. I recommend to start from the top to the bottom, so that way you know where you're going to land in the other side. All right, as you can see, the right one is where we have the cold water. We're going to go here, 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 all the way here. We're going to cut it just kind of in this area. From here we can go straight to this. I don't want to go through here, otherwise we will have to make a bigger mess. So we can do it like closer to the wall. I think that should do the trick. All right, very good here. All right, now we're going to cut here, just in the line. Here I'm cleaning the edges and at least 1 inch inside of the pipe, so that way we won't have any issue, we won't have leaks or anything like that. So that is what I recommend. Alright, as you can see, I started with this because it's all wood floor. Made a whole hole. Then because I found some concrete, I started with this, and then I end up with the big one, as you can see here. So, as you can see, you have to screw in the hose here, and then we got the other end. We have to put it there, and we should be good. Now we're going downstairs where they have the pipeline. We're going to try to clean up the pipe with the wicket. I think it's cool. It's this one. It works very good. Let's see if this fit. I think it's going to be too big. At least this one. That is the final. Just in case if there is something else going on here with this, I'll make sure that we're good here. All right, I can put this back. Now we have to try to install the T-line. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt, so if I can remove this, sometimes I do it. It depends. No, it's not really in need. I have to make sure that everything is good. Now we run the line here, and then we go over there. We have this. We're going to put this in the pipe. All right, we're good here. Alright, as you can see, I made a mark. We're going to be good here. I just cut it here. Easy. Push, cut. We're going to put another L here. We're going to cut another here. There we go. Now something from here to there. We're going to put it just here. Make sure that everything is clean. Now we're going to bring the drill We're going to grab another L or elbow. Now we're going to grab it just kind of here. As you can see, we have to go all the way straight. All right, now we run the pipe. There we go. Now went all the way through. Now we have to keep things in place. Now we're going to put the screw on the hook, so that way everything is secure. I'm not going to start moving around. If we put something here, we should be good. All right, perfect. Perfect, we have the line. And it will not go anywhere now. Perfect, all secure. Now we go upstairs and then we see how everything goes. Hopefully we don't have to come back here. Just maybe once, just to make sure that we have no leaks. We're going to be using this. Remove this. Now we are going to put the valve here, as you can see. And now we can put just kind of this height. And that's it. So we have to cut. Now we have to remove this. Maybe we can put this here. I leave this distance, this length, so that way if we have to do something in the future, it will be easier. Otherwise, if you put it against the floor, it's going to be a pain in the butt next time. Remember, before you do anything, to turn off on the water valve. All right, now we have to make sure that we don't have any leaks and that everything is good. All right, as you can see, we don't have any leaks. Everything is good here. As you can see, it's working.